In a small town in northern India, there lived a young woman named Meera. Meera was 25 years old, with bright eyes full of dreams. She worked as a software engineer in a city far from home. Though she was focused on her career, there was a part of her life that felt incomplete. Meera believed in love, the kind of love that changes your life forever, but she had never experienced it. On the other side of the city lived Arav. He was 23 years old, a school teacher with a passion for music and poetry. Arav's life revolved around his students and his little guitar, which he used to write and compose songs. Though he was content with his life, he often felt something was missing, something that only his heart could recognize. Your age. One fine morning, Meera missed her usual bus to work. Frustrated, she decided to take a local train instead. As she boarded the crowded train, she accidentally stepped on someone's foot. "I'm so sorry." Meera quickly apologized. "It's okay," said a soft voice. Meera looked up and saw Arav, holding a guitar case and smiling kindly. For a moment, time seemed to freeze. Meera couldn't take her eyes off him. "Do you play the guitar?" she asked, trying to keep the conversation going. "Yes," Arav replied. "I teach music to children." Before Meera could say more, the train stopped and Arav had to get off. As he walked away, Meera realized she hadn't even asked his name. A week later, Meera decided to visit a coffee shop near her office during her lunch break. To her surprise, there he was again, Arav, sitting at a corner table, writing in his notebook. Gathering all her courage, Meera walked over. "Hi, we met on the train last week," she said nervously. Arav looked up and smiled. "Oh yes, the girl who stepped on my foot," he teased. They laughed, and what started as a simple conversation turned into hours of talking. They discovered they had many things in common: a love for old songs, a fascination with travel, and a belief in the magic of destiny. Over the next few months, Meera and Arav became close friends. They met often, exploring the city together, sharing their dreams, and supporting each other's ambitions. Meera loved Arav's passion for music, and Arav admired Meera's dedication to her work. But Meera's feelings began to grow deeper. She realized she was falling in love with Arav. However, she was afraid to confess, worried that it might ruin their friendship. One day, Arav invited Meera to a small music performance at his school. Meera watched in awe as Arav sang a song he had written himself. The lyrics spoke about waiting for someone special, someone who could complete his world. Meera couldn't help but wonder if the song was about her. After the performance, Arav decided it was time to tell her how he felt. But just as he was about to speak, Meera said, "Arav, there's something I need to tell you." "Yes?" Arav asked, his heart racing. "I've been offered a teaching job abroad," she said, her voice trembling. "It's a big opportunity, and I'm thinking of accepting it." My heart sank. How could he tell her he loved her when she was about to leave? For the next few days, Arav avoided Meera, unsure of what to do. Meanwhile, Meera felt hurt by his sudden distance, but didn't know why. The day of her departure grew closer, and Arav knew he had to make a decision. On the night before Meera's flight, Arav finally called her. "Can we meet?" he asked. They met at their favorite spot, a quiet park where they often talked for hours. Under the moonlit sky, Arav poured his heart out. "Meera, I love you. I've loved you since the day I met you. I know you have dreams, and I don't want to stop you, but I couldn't let you leave without telling you how I feel." Meera was silent for a moment, tears filling her eyes. "Arav, I don't know what to say. This changes everything." The next day, Arav went to the airport to see Meera off. As she hugged him goodbye, she whispered, "Wait for me, Arav. I need to find myself, but my heart will always belong to you." Over the next year, they stayed in touch through calls and messages. Meera excelled in her new job, but she realized that success felt empty without Arav by her side. One evening, Arav received a surprise video call. It was Meera standing outside his office. "I'm back," she said, smiling, "and this time I'm staying." Well, if you enjoyed this story, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel.